Scotty Real, what's up with CBD toilet paper?
Hey, don't knock it till you tried it, Mr. Chad Westport. What's up, brother?
Hey, I'm doing good, man. I'm happy to be hanging out with you again. Today, we're talking weird CBD products, and toilet paper is a real thing. Now, hey,
I
would you
mean,
try it?
probably not. Probably not. I take my toilet paper very seriously, man. All right. Is it Charmin we're talking about? White Cloud? What's going? Ah, that seems a little unnecessary, right?
Okay. It didn't specify the plies. I have to look into that. I will also have to see if it is quilted and has the wavy groove because for some reason we can't handle the straight tear off line anymore. Wavy is where it's at, but
I don't know.
I'd try some.
This might be a shitty way to start, but come on,
Hey,
no, but they do have CBD suppositories, and from what I'm to understand, that is an effective delivery system right there. And man, I've been too sick before where I can't take a pill.
well, I mean, that's kind of, well, geez, that's bad wording. I says, well, that's what I want to touch on, but that's going to sound bad. Because if you think about it, though, I mean, there's a lot.
Got weird fast.
Yeah, I know, right? So, what I want to touch on is Uranus, not the planet, but so suppositories, they do actually work well. Tommy Chong famously used that as his delivery method when he was curing himself from his own cancers. But it's a
Yeah,
very easy area to break that blood, not blood brain barrier, but get into the blood system quickly. So I
sure.
mean, why not with the toilet paper? But I don't necessarily know what I would be expecting or benefiting from with CBD.
Here's why not, man. Why not is because CBD really is good medicine. And when you make some kind of silly novelty like toilet paper, I don't think it's people that lets people say, "Oh, I tried CBD and it didn't work." That's bullshit, you know?
I didn't feel a tingle, but
Yeah,
I didn't feel a
didn't
tingle.
do anything. No, but you've had people that'll have like a 1 milligram CBD gummy or something. They'll be like, I tried it, it didn't do anything. I'm like, 1 milligram.
Yeah. You have to have realistic expectations. You have to know what to expect. And that you make a very good point there. Like we always because we are passionate about the plant, we have seen it worked as medicine for many people and maybe even for ourselves. I and I assume you as well get kind of like very protective about the snake oil kind of salesman BS type stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, big time, man, because I want it to work. It is amazing medicine. I was hanging out. I had one of my neighbors down the street. There's a construction project going on, a city project. So this guy came over, and I didn't know him. He was asking me, over at the where we produce Recharge, the Real Growers production facility, and he's like, "What do you guys make here?" And by the way, I'm trying to make a new silica product, and there was just like 10 kilos of silica, which is a white powder, stacked on
Bricks
the
stacked in
table.
bricks.
We do stuff for he's like, is this for the cannabis industry? And then I was kind of like, he was like a redneck. He had a dip in his mouth the whole time. And, I love rednecks. I'm from Florida. I work with them. I can say that. But he was like, is this for the cannabis industry? And I was like, yeah. And he goes, oh, man, my mother is 95 years old and she uses it and it really helps her get out of bed in the morning. 95 years old. And I was like, THC or CBD? And he's like, both.
Hey.
I was like, wow, man. He goes, I never would have thought it. Never would have thought she would love cannabis, but she does.
And that's
Yeah. So,
yeah, people are going to believe it if they try it themselves and they get a benefit from it. That's a huge thing. It's that's awesome that it came from an
yes.
unlikely place, but you really should have told her about the CBD pillows and the CBD mattresses. Have you seen those?
Come on.
It's a new line.
There ought to be a law.
There should. It's a therapeutic bed. One of the country's top 10 mattress producers. Therapeutic, right? Everybody knows them. They have this new line called Be Calm. Like, is that clever or what? But the mattress, it features a mattresses with 2 CBD infused top layers. So
Do you re-fortify them? Do you like respray them every now and again? What
Uh,
about
a
no?
refreshing spritzer. So the Maloof pillow, they offer three different pillows featuring a CBD oil infusion and a refreshing spritzer.
That is, come on, man. The CBD. We need to have like we should do like the cheers and jeers. I'm giving that one two thumbs down,
I
man.
yeah, I think you should because even on their website it says, "But do they work?" And it says studies have shown that CBD can reduce anxiety and improve sleep scores. We all know that. Well, maybe we don't all know that, but we can reasonably believe that. It continues, but no studies have proven that pillows can effectively deliver the compound through the skin. So
No,
there's
no, not pillows, right? You need what? You need to have because they do have. Where is it, man? Right, J.R. Token has this butter. I can't. Yeah,
Oh,
I'm doing a
dude,
terrible job.
Dit's awesome. Dit's awesome. I have some. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Dit's amazing. That's what it is, I think.
it
Yeah.
anyway, the stuff my wife has like a tennis elbow kind of
Hmm.
thing that's been killing her. And she's been using CBD and by the way, she does not smoke weed. She does not want to get high with THC. And
Right.
but she's like, wow, that stuff really works. She's got some that's also mixed with like the Bengay stuff, the stuff that makes Bengay stink, whatever that is. But she'll use these CBD products, man. I'll be damned if it don't work.
Speaking of one of the awesome DGC members, JR Token, it is. It's called Dit's Amazing. I'm gonna put it on the screen here because it really is through all my years the best topical I've used and my wife has used. So yeah, we have a jar here. We know how to find more. It's amazing. It truly is. So that's where they're kind of coming from with these CBD pillows and the CBD mattresses. It's like, well, you can apply it transdermally and you get benefits. But can you imagine laying on sheets covered with enough of that stuff to actually be effective?
CBD. This is the reinfusion kit right here. Okay, you just smear it all over your pillow. No, I can't imagine that, man. Hey, I will tell you, man. I do monitor my sleep score. I got one of them watches and one of these rings, and I
Okay.
really give a crap about my sleep, man, because it's the difference between 4 o'clock comes. I'm 50 something. I'm 53. All right, I'll freaking say it. All right, and man, you want to take a nap in the afternoon if you slept like crap. So yeah, it's a big deal, man. So I've definitely upped my sleep score a little bit, actually a lot. And I just stopped. I did stop having any sugar, but I started taking CBD as well, man. I'll be damned if it doesn't make a big difference.
It helps. And you touched on kind of another point that I wanted to bring up too, because I was reading an article that says, more seniors are turning to cannabis. And maybe we'll talk about that next time. But a lot of these CBD products are geared towards them. And yeah, the toilet paper, the bed stuff, the suppositories. Now, what are some of the odder products that you have maybe heard of? Have you heard of any and THC as well? Maybe a THC or CBD product that you're
Well,
like, that's interesting.
what about the tobacco pouches, the Zines? I know a
Hmm.
lot of people that use those Zines. If you can have one with weed in it, I don't know. It's kind of weird, right?
I think Instagram knows we were going to talk about this today because just within the last 3 days, I got one of those sponsored ads for some kind of canna chew, and it was in pouches. I didn't look any further because I thought it was, again, it's kind of like down below. There's easy access into your bloodstream between your gums and your lips, so sure, why not? But an effective delivery, what is the goal? That is something that I think people should always be asking with this product. It's like, what is the end goal? Well, just because you said the word CBD, I mean, hey, Scotty, CBD.
Wow. So where can I buy some?
Did you feel that?
These are all new markets. I mean, when does it's wide open right now. CBD is there's JR's going for it. There's my buddy that does the tiger's blood. All these cool products are coming out. I will say can of butter sure does work, you know? So I mean infused oils, that ain't the worst thing.
No, it's a great place to start because you could use canna butter in so many of your different recipes. I've never like slathered that on, a sore elbow. I'm sure it would work, but it works great if you're a baker. So baking is one way to get it.
I don't know. Like I said, what's your favorite way? I do the tincture. I think that's the best way to get THC or CBD into your body.
Yeah, I like tinctures, and I've played around with making tinctures in the past. Again, that's something that it's more fast acting because it gets into the blood system faster. It could break the blood brain barrier. And that's what, like, medicinally, a lot of people are looking for immediate effects. Eating edibles are great because it can kind of help you carry long term, but if you're waiting until you feel pain or have pain, you want something that's fast acting. Now smoking, that's the fastest thing I know of, but not everybody wants to smoke. So
No,
tinctures
definitely not.
tinctures are a
Yeah,
great way.
yeah. Don't sleep on those suppositories. You know what I mean? All
Well,
day long, great cannabis pleasure, man.
well, I don't know. How about that? um,
I'd be
let's see.
surprised if you did after all we smoked, man.
Yeah. Well, I should probably reload. We should probably get going. People should probably look more into cooking their own butters or their own edibles. But
Yeah.
what do you think? What do you think about the pillows, the toilet papers, the socks? Yay or nay? Final verdict.
No way, man. I think the Instapot is what I say yay with. Go take your extra flour, your trim, throw it in the Instapot or the magical butter machine, make you some infused whatever, and then oil, butter, and then drizzle. Go drizzle, drizzle, man. Put that on whatever you like, man. That's the best way to eat edibles, man. To make edibles.
Hey,
Oh, Scotty, real talking.
that's real talk, Scotty. Hey, see what I
Real
did
talk,
there?
man. And put more
Boom.
cow mag on it, man. More cow
More Calmag, always more Calmag. Real growers use more
Yeah,
Calmag.
baby.
No, real growers use
Yeah.
Recharge. Recharge.
Yes.
Well,
Man.
yeah, people, don't waste your time, don't waste your money, don't waste your hope on these false products. Although I am still curious, I'll try the toilet paper and maybe let it linger a little bit. But that's too much information. We will see you next time. Thank you for hanging out. Scotty Real. Have a great day, my friend.
My CB infused post Malone scent. Car. What do they call these car hangers, man?
You just rub it
And
on your skin. You
Helios,
smell
man.
fresh and your CBD.
That is CBD AF, man. Love it. Take it easy, brother.
So, Scotty Real. What's
Nah,
up? My hat
get
just
it.
went crooked. That
Ooh,
sucked. I'll be
me
back.
too.
Just one moment.
Bullshit. We'll do it live.
Fuck you, Westport!